On 22nd June 2023, River Nyamwamba burst its banks once again, leaving Kasese road cut off and many residents in fear for their lives. It is not the first time this river has burst its banks. Oftentimes, people have lost their lives and property destroyed due to its flooding. The response to this has always been resettling the affected people for some time before these people return to their homes.
You find that water comes up from the hills, it collects a lot of soil as it runs down, and it is this soil that we see in the River Nyamwamba.
Like areas like Karusandara, areas of Kasese Municipal Council, the whole town, half of the population is in the floodland of River Nyamwamba.
However, what we are doing is mitigating probable, catastrophes. We mitigate a bit and then we wait for next year. We mitigate a bit and wait for next year. People are losing lives, the country is losing money.
As many times as these disasters happen, government has come in to advise communities to plant trees, put culverts to channel the water, among others. These have, however, not yielded to people's expectations.
For example, now, those who are managing River Nyamwamba downstream, either planting bamboo or fixing gabions. The gabions are being taken out, swept away. So it means they are being fixed in an improper manner. River Nyamwamba and these other rivers, water has strong force to come.
Legislators now want government to study the river and come out with an affirmative plan that can hinder the river from flooding the neighbors' places.
We have the local people within the community that will tell you that this time round we are likely to have a lot of water. They are not rainmakers, but because of their wisdom, you've been in this area for a very long time, they can be utilized to tell us the history of the area.
Because the mountain is natural, and river water will always run down, and as it comes down, it comes with boulders, it pushes communities in the lowland. And 50 years ago, these lowlands had no populations. So whenever they flooded into a bush. But today, these are towns, these are communities, they need to be protected.
There's need for us to go in Kasese and do a background study with the locals. Whenever it bursts, what is the direction of this water? How does it burst? Where does it come from? How does it flow? When it is flowing, what velocity does it use? And what is the maximum velocity that can be used? What are the volumes? What are the largest volumes that we can get from this? Then we design from that.
They have also called for establishment of barricades high enough to block the water from reaching the neighboring communities.
Water cannot divert from its original path. So it is where it used to pass that it is passing even today. So the thing is to study the historical background of this river with the locals themselves.
I would urge you, for example, that we start a practice of, for example, planting the bamboo. Bamboo is well known for, one, it forms a canopy. And when water comes, that green canopy breaks the speed of the rains from up. But also on the ground, because the bamboo roots hold the soils tight, the issue of soil erosion is also reduced.
Water has strong force. It comes with force, it comes with boulders, with a lot of wood pieces. So you have to measure the velocity of that river. You cannot just fix a gabion on just top of the floor.
It is said a meeting has been held between the leaders and the office of the Prime Minister on resettling the victims of the unending floods. The office of the Prime Minister has proposed 17 million Uganda shillings is given to each family, and they vacate the river banks and the disaster-prone areas. The residents are said to have accepted the proposal. They, however, want to retain their land for cultivation. Ramson, Church of Uganda Family TV, News at 8.